All right, so now since we're solving and we already did the quadratic formula, we know the answer is x is equal to 2. But here's the tricky part. There's a lot of students forget. We're looking for a point. A point has two coordinates. It has an x coordinate and a y coordinate. We've only solved for the x coordinate. If you leave the answer like this, you're going to lose half your points because you only give me half an answer. So how do I find the full point of intersection? Easy. You plug this x value back into one of the original equations. It doesn't matter which one, because both of these equations share that point. That's the whole point of this question. Find the point of intersection. The point of intersection, by definition, is the point that they share. So you can just plug in that x value into the linear y equals mx plus b equation or the quadratic equation, and you'll get the same answer. I'm just going to plug it into linear because it's always easier to plug it into something that's, less messy. So 4x minus 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and plug in 2 into 4x minus 10. That's going to be 4 times 2 minus 10. That's going to be 8 minus 10. So my y value is going to be negative 2. So my point intersection is going to be 2 comma negative 2, and that's how you solve these type of questions. We got 5 minutes. I think I got enough time for one more. Yeah, and I'll make that a word problem because obviously those are the harder ones. So let's just quickly do this, and then we're done. All right, we got a line with a slope of 4. What does that mean? Remember, if it's a line, we know the equation has to be y equals mx plus b. Remember from grade 9. And since the slope is 4, we know it's going to be y equals 4x plus b. All right, so a line with a slope of 4 has one point of intersection with the quadratic function, this guy here. What is the y-intercept of the line? Oh, so they're asking for what is the y-intercept of the line. But they gave us some information. They gave us the fact that there's one point of intersection. So we know that if I have this quadratic and my linear equation here, if I make them equal to one another, so if I do 1/2 x squared plus 2x minus 8. Remember, the first step in this session, in this lesson, is to equal the quadratic equation with my linear equation, 4x plus b. All right, if I make them equal to one another, now what? Well, second step is to always, move everything over. So this is going to be 1/2 x squared plus 2x minus 4x minus 8 minus b is equal to 0. And that's going to be 1/2 x squared, simplify, minus 2x minus 8 minus b. I can't simplify the b because I don't know what it is. So what do we do now? Well, the information that was given was the fact that it has one point of intersection. So if something has one point of intersection, we know that the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is going to equal 0. And you should have done something like this in grade 10. If not, that's okay. We're doing this now. And what we're going to do is we're going to substitute all the values into this equation here. So b value is going to go to b, a is going to go to a. And what's my c value? If you haven't figured it out, my c value is this thing here in the brackets. That is my c value. Because whatever negative 8 minus b becomes, that's my c value. Like if b is 5, then negative 8 minus 5, negative 13. That is my c value. It's just written in a little bit more difficult form. So what's my b value? Negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1/2. And my c value is going to be negative 8 minus b. So whatever that is. And that's equal to 0. Now I have this new equation. What's negative 2 squared? Well, that's going to be 4 minus, what's 4 times 1/2? That's going to be 2 minus 8 minus b equals 0. And now we have a grade 10 problem, which is just algebra, or even a grade 9 problem, which we just kind of, distribute that number in there. This becomes 4 minus, what's minus 2 times minus 8? Positive 16. What's minus 2 times minus b? Positive 2b equals 0. 4 plus 16, that's 20. Plus 2b equals 0. Bringing the 20 over here, so 2b is equal to negative 20. Final step, divide both sides by 2. B is equal to negative 10. That's the answer. Your b value is negative 10, which is the same b value here. So we know the equation is going to be 4x minus 10. And the y-intercept is negative 10. That's the answer. So they use k. Yeah, I guess they didn't want to use b because we use b like for the quadratic formula, so they use k. It doesn't really matter what you use, but basically you're just solving, and we got it right. And that is the answer.